They got two isolated ones, a deagle round at the very end, and a deagle round, I believe it was in round 4. But then they were able to pick 3 rounds off the back of it. If they didn't find any of this would have just been Mythic, just clean sweeping this map and running away with it. And instead, it's a complete reversal. Let's move on into map number 2, though. Some better hope here for, then we call the Stream Dream Team and their hopes to make it to Melbourne. Well, they have to win 2 straight to stay in it. Obi, though, on first contact here inside of Donut, traded out by Laxi, but it's awkward on the shots. Freakazoid will be able to collect a double, but still the rotates are in right now. Sue, is he going to push on through? Well, he has a teammate behind him now. That will push him forward, and jumping shots onto Hate will be good, but AMZ gets Freakazoid and the next. Molly won't cover the bomb. That's a defuse there, and Sue likes what he sees.
Shaking his head in approval right there. Okay, he's going to get the defuse actually as well. He has the kit. Says, give me the MVP. How nice of AMZ after finding those 2 kills to oblige there. Sue dives into the fray, and G3 pull off a tough retake right there. Didn't have a lot of easy access points, but really I feel like Mythic were never able to plant their feet in that post plant. They tried to get into better positions. They tried to get stabilized a little bit, but G3 just didn't allow for that to happen.
Yeah, it's just the fact that AMZ deleted Freakazoid on first contact. He's swinging out from Donut there to clean up whatever's going on at the temple entrance and the triple box, but AMZ just says bye-bye. One USB shot will do the trick. Pistol round there for G3. Force buyback, though, for Mythic. And prioritizing the utility here. We're looking at a late mid play.
Ready to spring into action here. Call me Sue, though, is going to be part of that resistance. Ready to defend here on this mid play. Smokes have since faded, and they're going to be able to post up. Cooper, though, immediately falls. Sue just deletes him on the inbound and does some extra damage to Truck Lover as well. Mid setup going pretty well for them, but Freak at least is able to pull one back, and so does Truck Lover.
Oh, he just one burst sends away Sue, but then there's a second. Smoke hasn't faded yet. AMZ will steal one, get back, and then Obi over the top trades out for a Galil. And Freakazoid, though, is in tango with AMZ on that B site. He's taking it for his team. And I love the reposition. He gets himself back to cave to cut off the rotates. So Hate should be able to cross just fine.
Hope he's already repositioned, though, here. He could stand in between him and the site.
Yeah, this cross has now been established. Hate, an unfavorable peak for him, but he'll win it anyways. Obi had the first chance to fire, but Hate hits the shots. And that bomb gets planted. Laxi. No fear of revealing his position, but makes his life a whole lot harder. A nice swing to try and isolate the fight, but Freakazoid has got him beat. Mythic with a force buy.
I mean, great punish of a lot of extension from G3. They're clearly feeling confident with some of the peaks and fights that they're taking, for better or for worse. Starts out looking good, but it doesn't quite finish strong. Right there. And good work. I mean, again, you kind of mentioned it here, but Freak, he had a great first map. Had a lot of impactful moments where he was able to do some great work. Sometimes even like lurking about on these executes. But steps up big time here. And an important round and second conversion here. It's going to lead to the force by Worst kicking things off here on Ancient. The force by to answer back here. G3.
Oh. Give it a moment, though. Freak down to 9. And the P2... That's actually the Desert Eagle, of course, at long range. Oh, yeah, I forgot which team we're on right now. Oh, boy. Cooper drops to the scout as well. And it's an advantage somehow for G3. But look at AMZ continues sticking around. That's another tag and a Flom. Down to 57. Edge there, but Flom will just barely pick it up. But can't proceed forward. However, it's a 2 versus 2, and that scout still holds the line. It's Truck Lover who will swing on first, but Obi just leaves that angle. Timing is so awkward. He just lets them pass, goes in for the race swing, and gets punished for it. Call me Sue on the other side of the map with a journey to make.
It has a long route, but anyone has some between him and that bomb site to recover. Truck is going to give him a fight. Not quite. Shed just joins up forces here. And hoping for the element of surprise up cave.
Right now, Lom back. Not going to be turned just yet, but without a kit, he needs to get things going and quick. Truck Lover, not afraid to reveal his position, but time is just ticked too low. There's no winning this. Sue will get the kill very nicely, but Mythic will still pick up the round. These days, these rounds go down to the wire. They're brutal. But at the end of the day, Flom and company are going to pick it up.
Yeah, you get to breathe a sigh of relief as that round does go through. Massive sigh of relief, but G3 don't quite close it out. They do a lot of damage, though, and that is going to give them enough encouragement here. Calamity, MP9. I want to see him get it. Yeah, there it is. He does his classic move here. The double MP9 purchase. And they have an A1S to back it up. Some D-Eagles still in the mix, so still a threatening round for G3 by all means here. Mythic, no better than to take this one lightly, but Truck Lover 86 will immediately deal with the A1S.
So what's the 86 about? I should wonder.
Maybe it's the model year of his favorite truck.
Yeah, I imagine like a really old pickup truck. Like, oh, calamity? Hold on. Truck Lover is doing whatever he's doing over on that A site, but Calamity? Nah, not going to be able to do it with the MP9 to answer back. Yeah, I always like imagine like some like box, like faded paint on the pickup truck. Like maybe 300k miles on it. He loves that truck.
Dad had a truck, not with 300k miles on it, but nice old. I think it was around like a 88, and it was beloved. I used to drive it to school.
I used to have a truck as well. It had 360k miles. Top that one, boy.
Oh, that's insane.
It was a 2000 Tundra. And it still ran well, but it got taken out behind the shed last year.
Oh. Gotta appreciate good service.
I am a truck lover. I will say that. Gotta be one if you're here in NA.
Nice little removal right there for Ecosoid.
There
Make
we
sure
go.
that gun's not retrievable. I like that a lot.
Like some housekeeping. But clean up on T-spawn. I'm not gonna complete the cliche there. I don't have the heart to do it.
Clean up on aisle A main.
You said you were like we've all had jobs before the esports era, but I don't think you did the grocery store one.
No, I haven't worked at a grocery store yet.
Okay. I hope that doesn't happen for you. I'm just saying. Not that working at a grocery store is bad at all, but anyways, yapping aside, we got a little bit of a faster round coming through from Mythic at the moment. Out middle quick. Calamity has a Mac 10 though. Playing anti-flash, I get it. I think he was hearing some pins being pulled, but hands his head right to hate, and this round's done.
That's toast. Gonna have to call in a pretty quick save. Great timing from Hate. Showing up big time. Left behind a wall of smokes. Kind of left in between them, interestingly enough. No kits, though, so the allure of a late retake doesn't really strike true. They're doing some good damage, but it might just be that. I mean, again, the lack of kits is where it really breaks down here. And some nice shots hit by Call Me Sue. The exit path here has to go through red room, and Laxi's shadow spotted and taken care of right there. One less rifle to hold on to as Mythic grabs themselves the fourth.
Things are gonna get a little weird here for G3. Financially speaking, they're out of sorts. Huge runarounds right now from Mythic. Like, this is a feel-good moment, especially for Cooper, who only has 4 ADR, but his team is up 3 rounds at the moment. He's hit a single bullet this game, Cole.
At least he's got one. You know?
Truck Lover, however, is on the ADR farm out A side.
Been doing good work. Took down Calamity Sue in one of those rounds where they had the A1S. They have been pretty tidy when it comes to converting up against like half-buy situations. Like this one in particular. That's a lesson learned from last map. Making sure that they don't let these important rounds slip, the easier ones. Execution going to be tossed in towards the B side. A side, I should say, and Obi. His job made a little bit difficult here.
Well, he's gonna stick himself into the corner, hope that they don't clear him. But these guns are just simply not the right ones for the job. A good adjustment there from Sue, but too many targets. And AMZ will get locked into the smoke. That's a 4K from Truck Lover at the end of that one. It's 5-1, starting to cruise at the moment for Mythic. Finances haven't built up to the degree they want it to, but depending how this cookie crumbles here in round 7, that could change.
See how it takes place here. Back into the action. There's a gun round. Another fast play for Flom, potentially out middle. Not quite. He's going to slow it down just a little bit. And the opposite now posted up. Taking a forward angle. Looking to dive through the smoke here.
Oh! And he gets the kill onto Flom as well. Cooper only goes 1 for 1. Obi still out middle. Has to try and trade up for the op. He's out of ammo. Then it's Sue to add to the mix. And a complete collapse of Mythic in middle. Just leaves Hate in a 1 versus 3.
There you have it. Finally, a bit more stable of a mid defense. Have a coordinated effort on it. And a 1v3 quickly gets shut down. Call Me Sue able to close it out with a multi of his own. G3 find their footing here. They need a whole lot more where that came from. If you want to deliver a stable defense, you gotta bring that out consistently, but at least that's a discovery here of something, and they can bring some good, solid defending towards that mid side here.
So let's see it. Mid side, though, this round will be left completely empty by Mythic. They do not feel the need to challenge that part of the map whatsoever. But AMZ almost gets caught through a smoke, courtesy of Cooper. Still all of this B lane control for G3. Where's the swing back in this round coming from? Is that gonna spread?
No way. No way he
Oh
lives here.
my goodness. The thing is that now that the molly is faded, are they gonna check it or not is the big question. Flom walking up, or is he? Instead, it's gonna be a back away in towards A main. They couldn't get the progress they wanted in time. Truck Lover, in the meantime, is pushing forward. Laxi with the first, deleted by Cooper though, with the electric slide onto Obi. Crouch spray the whole way. And that bomb soon to be planted. But Su has something to say about it. He can't stop the digits from getting in, but he will get backside. Too low HP to make anything good happen, though. And so this is looking more like a save for G3. Mythic are going to start extending this lead. Economy builds. And G3 are feeling the heat.
Absolutely. Broken down. Even the flank formulating right there from Flom. Cooper, in that round, though, just saves them so much. Because the rotations were arriving on the scene very quickly. They had that setup. They had the defense ready to go. And with Cooper with the 2 fiery entries right there, it had to be quick like that. They make it look easy in the closing stages.
So Cooper's back in the server for sure. G3 with a couple of saved weapons. But Mythic have just been fragging. The calling, you know, a little bit shaky there. A little haphazard run into A. But the players are able to get themselves out of the situation.
When things go south here, you can shoot your way out of a tough spot. Like what Mythic felt in that last one. So that's a great sign here. And a great AG to start this one off there. AMZ just put on blast. But for now, G3 do have a lot of success in the map control here for the most part. We'll see what Mythic do to fight back for this.
They're out of utility. It's the inherent issue. So there can be a full-blown execute. Nothing that these players for G3 can do to stop it. Bullets will have to do, and Calamity not good enough on that MP9. And so Su needs to call in for some backup, but saturated with mollies this site. Su gonna move between the angles here. Has some challengers on the way. Freakazoid, though, can't convert the kill. Bit of a weird angle. Reloads, switches out mags, moving all between the angles. Su gets himself through the entire site. Now, Laxi, though, is going to delete the first. Reposition as well to triple box. AMZ falls, but Laxi gives himself some space over the top of triple, but not good enough on the spray. Flom takes him down. Man advantage for Mythic. Bomb getting planted. Chaos in the feed, but Hate will sift on through it. Just leaving Su 1v3. His position certainly noted as well. Closed in on so many different angles and eats the flashbang to boot. This is looking dire and impossible even. We'll get the first kill. He gets a kit, but Hate being elusive, being just nasty with it, saying, "Come at me, bro." Has no idea where Hate is, and it's just gonna lead to an advanced save here for Su. And the graffiti worthwhile. That's 7-2.
See done from Hate. I mean, just that little late reposition. If he goes down there with an overextension, that very well could have been the round. Su had a chance, but instead falls back and just secures the bag, secures the round right there. A little bit of discipline goes a long way. But Mythic maybe lacked just a little bit of that in that last map. We're seeing that develop here big time. And it's bringing them a big lead. It's bringing them some dominance. Feels like everywhere they go, there's the right game plan to manage what's been thrown at them. You want to take deep control here, well, you better have the utility to back it up. Otherwise, you'll just wait out your early belts and take it late. Similar story to this round here. Just wait out the early utility. Spring into action. You are prepared. This round there's a little bit more to be added though. They have a little bit more firepower, a little bit more utility. That can go a long way.
So with this B lane control, this time around, they have re-smokes for this. They spent all their utility of focus towards bottom middle. This time around, Sue has some support, but a flashbang, it's a banger, man. But Calamity still comes away with a kill, but that's just not enough in this situation. That was the whole B defense hinged on that, and Flom hits the headshot when necessary. AMZ's just going to take the gamble. He's going to roll the dice on this one. Are they watching the smoke or not? And the answer is no. Through he goes, but almost walks away with the double kill. Is that going to be enough? Laxi, I think he wants to give it a whirl.
See what he can do here. HB definitely gives him a chance. The timer is ticking against him, and it's moving quickly. Gotta move fast. Getting onto that side at the very least. You're going to have to bomb bait him out here, but I think he made footsteps off of it. Either way, it doesn't matter. Flom will just take him. Take care of business. Find themselves an 8th round. And now, we talked about the firepower being there and them shooting their way out of some tough spots. I think the calling is backing it up at this point in time. They're calling a great game, and they've got the firepower to back it up here. And that really does hint that a 3rd map could be required.
We'll see if Mythic can take it to the house or not. As it'll be G3 on yet another half buy. And I think Mythic, you can kind of see how they're a gatekeeping team. They're just running the slow style, and G3 in a way are almost playing themselves to that point. Siphoned out a lot of utility, and then just simple execute. Gets it done. Just a lot of principle out of this Mythic team.
Absolutely. The fundamentals nailed down with years of experience playing with each other. It's being shown out in the server here big time.
Oh boy. Oh, but hard clears the corner. Flom essentially knew, but he has teammates to back him up for the easy trade. Obi. Oh, the headshot just doesn't connect. It's not hitting like it was in the last series. But there's AMZ flying through, and 2 Abadeers hit the dirt.
Back this one up here. Needs to do it all. He was doing some great defensive measures on that last map. Truck Lover able to sneak his way out and picks up a smoke on the inbound here. So, safe passage for a sight cross for Hate, and they'll be able to start the plant. Oh, I think he jumped up and saw something.
Oh my goodness. Truck Lover is down. Hate. Gonna play the close angle though. Easy headshot for the first, and now to make the reposition, nade in. Chip damage. Swings forward, but AMZ nails the headshot, wins the duel. Right there for G3. That's gonna help them hang on for just a little.
There you have it. AMZ, I mean, again, another massive multi-kill for them to save the day. This guy playing like an absolute beast here. A large influence in the little rounds that they do have. He has been really playing a good game in them. And giving his squad a fighting chance in this first half. They definitely want the last one as well. But I tell you what, putting some great work in the individual front here for an exciting prospect.
AMZ opens up with that entry, but that might not matter. This is an empty A site. Got the mid control, but at what cost? That spam's going nowhere for Obi. The problem is they need the space on this T side. Where are they gonna find it? Temple seems to be the objective here. And it will be overrun. I'm kind of feeling claustrophobic. The boost up will buy some space and allow more time to burn off that bomb. G3 need to get on it with the quickness, and they'll start up the defuse and start up getting all of the kills. Truck Lover too late. There's a bomb defusal and an 8-4 half for G3 to work with.
There you have it. They do close out with 2 Cheeky rounds in a row there. 2 retake efforts. One coming through from AMZ. The one coming through from the entire squad. They'll close out the half confidently.
That same old feeling. Don't know what's right or wrong. Searching for meaning. I've been thinking about it way too long. So whatever you long for, don't give up along the way. Don't give up along the way, you know, and cherish the moment. Come on up and just let go. Come on up and just let go.
And so an 8-4 half, 2 at the very end for G3 to bring it together. A nice retake. But can they use that to slingshot themselves back into this one? I'm fine, John McCall, Hexter McHenry. As we're looking at map number 2. I'll come back to just 2-0. This one would seem incredible, but it'd really add to the storyline. Let's see if G3 can pick up this pistol to make anything work out of it. And it looks like it starts off well until Freakazoid finds 2. But eventually he does drop, and that bomb will be allowed to cross.
Cooper's punching in here. Call Me Sue will get it down and already damaged onto Cooper as well, but getting out is not so simple here as Hate has that cut off.
Hold on, but AMZ does bring back another. Cooper on 10 HP gets deleted with the headshot. And then it just leaves Truck Lover. He's armorless as well. He forgot to buy on the pistol round. You got to be kidding me. This is not what you want to be. And, well, he gets dropped by Obi. That's a pistol for G3.
And now this deficit is no longer as fierce, right? It's no longer as threatening. You get 2 rounds in a row, you win the pistol, and then, I mean, you have the momentum now. I mean, in the way that they won a couple of those rounds, it's right back to that just slightly frustrating style. AMZ started off and really building some momentum for his squad. We'll get a force buy to answer back, though. So if Mythic put up a fight here and make sure to do some damage, that can help out big time.
Oh,
But that might not be given to them.
Calamity just...
He's an
This
SMG
guy
specialist.
he just only uses SMGs, and you can see why, I guess. This guy mastery, and he even trades out for the MP9. Like, this is my weapon of choice. AKs, we don't do that here. Truck logger. Oh, there's pins in hand, but Obi will go ahead and sideswipe that one. This is going to be the anti-force buy converted, even a backstab developing on towards and everything is going to be lost here. For a second, I thought Calamity was...
I did too. So here's my question. Is it selfless or selfish that Calamity buys so many SMGs?
It's absolutely selfish.
Yeah, like, the consistency of what he solo buys on, like, a full eco, and just, like, he does the double eco thing, it's actually, like, I wouldn't call it, like, meta breaking or, like, defining, because nobody else really does it. Usually it's like, oh, we give our, like, star rifler, a AK on a eco, and say, hey, like, trade out the USP, or the Glocks, or whatever. But this is just, like... Okay, we're full eco, and you full force into an MP9. And I haven't seen any other team, like, do that. So I always think it's interesting when teams do their own, like, little thing.
It's a little jank here. Freakazoid will trade it 1-for-1 on the AK. 5-7 rather, to pick up the AK. Now, this is the round where you want Calamity just to get involved. MP9, perfect weapon for the job. Just an AK that fires at like 900 rounds per minute. That's just unfair.
A little broken.
That's my term. Everything's broken. Fast food restaurants, those are broken. In a good way. In a good way. You know, people don't...
Low-key overpowered.
See, that's the jargon I use, as we're going to see AMZ clean up these ecoing players to make this game ever closer. Hold on. Ball bangs, not quite there. But you know the jargon you use between your different friend groups, like... You're not going to...
You gotta make sure that you splice up your... You can't drop a friend group A quip and a friend group B quip.
Yeah, of course.
It might not hit the same.
You got any of those? I mean, like...
I got a lot of those, yeah. Like,
you aren't just gonna say like, you know, X team, like you're watching like the NBA or something, got cropped or something like that, but...
I mean, actually, you know what? I feel like I don't really switch up, though. I kind of say the same thing with everybody.
You're a universalist. You're real. That's what you are.
Well, yeah. But it's also like, everything that I say is already going to be a little bit outlandish. So it's like, no matter what, you're going to have to brace yourself.
See, Cole speaks very normally when he's casting, but outside, it gets weird. Same here for Cooper. AWP posted up in towards cave, facing down the rush. I mean, bro, how does he see anything? I think the answer is he doesn't. Call Me Sue will be traded out eventually. And Cooper struggling with the utility. And G3 are gonna just take this momentum, fly up middle, but the smoke fades. Flom with the double. Flom looking for 3. Last bullet in the mag's a headshot. And Mythic are gonna tie this one back together and bring themselves to 9.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if Flom can build off the back of that right there. That's got to be a big momentum builder, or more so stopper than anything, running into a brick wall in that mid defense. Flom steps it up big time with the rifle work, and Mythic will put a shutdown to the was it 5-round spree at that point? Finally get some relief right there. After a little while. Now it's all about building off the back of it. Trying to find consistency on this defense here. So far, so good. Excellent damage early. And in fact, one gets finished off there.
Okay. What is...
What?
The whole map vaporized, Cole.
Everyone's gone.
There's another duel happening. Red Room going
Oh.
down. Laxy's gonna win his fight.
Freak should be
Freakazoid also
heard.
made noise running into spawn. Obi
You can get
knows where
bomb
this one's
first, though.
going. But he's gonna find the bomb.
Oh
And-
my god.
And I think he just did. But look at this. Laxy knows. Oh my goodness, this angle is disgusting. And waiting for it. He's gonna
Wow.
get it. That is some nasty stuff. Right there. T3 are gonna clap back.
Instantly right there. I mean, there's just a pandemonium taking place right there in that round. But it ends up favoring the side of G3. They just about close out. With some confidence. With that round right there going their way, I mean, still good money. They're going to get an investment rolling, but some missing pieces here.
Now, double swing down bottom ramp, though. Mythic burn a lot of their tanks trying to go for this early aggression, and Freakazoid understands the desperation of the situation. He'll be traded out. Flashbang almost costs him the trade there, but Obi gets a glimpse just in time. However, Cooper is looking to refrag on that. Truck Lover is even out towards Donut. Here, it's all over the map, but Hate is still holding this angle inside the corner, and does AMZ know something we don't? We'll have to see. Blom's going to walk forward with the MP9, though, and get executed immediately. But two more players get spotted out, and Obi knows this B-site's open.
That triggers an instant reaction into the B site. Oh, that molly didn't go as planned. Still allows them to cross in safely. Cooper.
What?
Oh, Obi doesn't go down, and he still finds a kill. And
How?
another one comes through from Laxy. Last player spotted in CT as well. Truck Lover's position known.
And look at this. Obi can just play Ring Around the Rosie with it as well. Sneaking around. Truck Lover gets around the corner, and Obi starts the flank. Laxy can even play around with this angle. Just going to bait him in. And Obi on 1 HP. How did they make that work?
Oh man, they just coordinated it so perfectly on that that long fight right there. Where somehow, some way, Mythic just can't land a bullet. It breaks them apart right there in an infuriating round to just watch slip through your fingertips right there. And it could be G3 taking the lead right now. It very well might be the case.
Mythic, though, oh my goodness, we're back up to no good, but Flom will eventually burn for his troubles on the B lane, and it's just going to be a swing back to the A site. And Cooper might be just in range of those footsteps, but not in time to capitalize upon it. That bomb will safely make its way into the A site and just simply get planted.
Just get punched in. Start the timer here. They will give it a retake after he claimed it. He lied about his position. Oh, he lined him up. Lined him up way too well right there. And it is going to put a quick plug on that retake operation.
Oh, that was disgusting. He's on for the ace, too. They want to let him have it. Laxy will take that luxury away. And oh boy, Cole. Next round, again, this is just a half buy from Mythic. It's not time to just yet get up in arms. But this is where you make it or break it here, Mythic. Are you guys gatekeepers to the scene? Can you keep these upstarts in check? Dreams of making the Melbourne are on the line in this round, and Mythic know it.
Absolutely. It was exciting to see this roster again. You know, obviously those like open qualifiers have become so much more competitive as the scene continues to develop and get better and better. So I was excited to see that they've made it back into a closed qualifier and finally made it through, but I get shut down here by some of those prospects. Coming through, obviously, again, so much potential here coming through from the squad, and I think they're running into that right now. Running into that wall.
Full purchase up. Mythic are gonna lay off of the aggression. Start on this one, but then AMZ is just gonna say, I'm gonna take that one to the house. Still swinging though, in towards middle. Where's the reaction? Pushing down bottom ramp right now. Freakazoid gets wide swung, and there's a flashbang as well. Calamity knows where the second player on this site is. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's a flashbang, there's a player. Molly on towards Truck Lover. He goes down to 2 HP, just barely surviving, and Hate will win his duel versus Calamity. It is a 2 versus 2.
This round's completely shaken up. G3 have been able to thrive in this chaos here. Truck Lover is down so incredibly low. What is the end goal, though, for this T-side squad? Where do they want to finish? Because Truck Lover's just repositioned into a pretty deadly spot right now. Even if he was able to go 1-for-1, it'd still be valuable. If you play your cards right... Oh
no! He swings into the A main players. I mean, obviously, you hear nothing. That could cost you the game here. Sue, though, is planting just behind the boxes. Hate is going to walk right through it. Both players are looking the wrong way. Shift in the night right now. Hate will get the spot onto Sue, but he survives. That's the most important part. And Obi, again, he just doesn't want to play his hand. He just wants to stay alive, and Hate discounts the temple position. He thinks it's just bait, but a real peek comes through, and a G3 win a massive round.
Wow, close it out. So incredibly crucial right there. They gotta go for a half buy on the side of Mythic, and this could be G3's chance to close out. Right here, right now. And I mean, again, they were able to prove that they could do some damage versus some of the top squads like PA, and you know, if they get their second chance, they'll be licking their lips with some confidence built from this Mythic match. But they still have to close out. No one's been able to ever win a game of Counter-Strike with only 11 rounds.
Through half by purchase, charging down. That's multiple kills. It's suddenly a 1 versus 3. Mythic absolutely turned this one on its head. Off full collapse. Freakazoid swings wide. He gets so much damage in. That has to lock it in, surely.
They have the bomb. H just spotted that out. Some more aggression.
Did he see it?
Maybe not. Did just run past it.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost guaranteeing he didn't at this point, considering the position of these two CTs.
Did he just turn back around, though? I think he just turned back around and then found the bomb. Flashbang into the tunnel. Oh, what hate. Some pre-fire. Drop of smoke. Ooh, but can't get away.
Oh my god.
So close. But Mythic claw back.
He just had to double dip right there. Yeah, I had to double dip right there because he didn't get it on the initial pickup. And so Mythic hold on. They keep G3 away from closing out with some confidence here. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. They want to seal the deal here.
Obi, though, fast-paced, flying out middle.
Oh my god.
Flom through the smoke. Sue is down. And Flom's footsteps are certainly heard. And all of these rotates are being heard at the moment. it would be a crime if they continued pushing through this, especially as Freakazoid falls. 4-on-4 here. Boost over the smoke. Oh my goodness, AMZ sees the fight. Can't win it though. It's Calamity inside of Donut. Catches Flom out in the open.
Oh,
Just escaping there too.
Oh
As
my
Laxi
God.
and everyone's able to reposition.
that's just pure panic in the server. But re-aggression solo mission from Cooper.
It's the bomb.
Swings out. He drops the bomb inside of Donut right now.
Obi has Cooper pinned though. He knows where he is. If he calls in for backup, maybe this refract can come through. But look at this Hate making the move. It turns away from it just at the last moment. Laxi needs to win this fight under Truck Lover. We're going tie game. Tons of utility dropped. Laxi does fall. It leaves it onto Obi. 30 seconds. And Hate has made such a smart reposition here. And look at that. Hate is just going to let him pass. Don't even need to fight him. 20 seconds remaining. There's no winning this. Nades in hand. Hate's just going to expedite the process. We need all rounds of regulation.
In the late stages here, Mythic have woken up. Had to have been a bit of a frustrating campaign here. Watching these young guns get the job done on you. They shut it down right at 11. Again, it's just not enough to close out this map. And they're force buying. They're going all in right now. They've been able to do great work with the deals, but what about the Tech 9s? Fast B play.
Facing down the stack. Obi just gonna trust the smoke. Move with pace. Hate goes down immediately, though. Tech 9's closing the distance. It's madness here in the site, but Freakazoid just holds on.
Bombs dropped in a really awkward spot.
Hold on. What the Tech 9? Are you serious? He gets an AK as well. Truck Lover, he's gonna swing for it. 17 HP. Holy, it gets close. Mythic. Wipe the sweat off their brow.
Truck Lover saves the day in a big way right there. Oh my god. Just enough health to avoid disaster. They had it. They had the right idea, they had the right stack, but it still nearly gets overwhelmed by G3 in a 1v1. With 17 HP, the difference between who claims map point, or if it was G3 series point, they're gonna run it back.
Too. Yeah, we're running it back. This time there's only one player on the site though, and it's gonna work, Cole. This time, it's a rout. Wide swing here from the Mac 10 though, and then there's a clapback. They take too much time with it. There's at least a trade back from Sue, but things have just gotten way more complicated than they should be. Digits are punched in. Truck Lover, though, has made the cross, and I don't think they realize that AMZ is out in the open. But Truck Lover misses his shot. There's a dink. There's a trade. 1 versus 1 for the map. To keep the dreams of a 2-0 alive. Around the corner, Freakazoid will win it. Looks like we're going to a third call.
Freakazoid this time, back-to-back 1v1s. One with 17 HP, one with 26, but Mythic have that experience, they have that clutch factor, and they have themselves a map in this series. They will avoid that end result of really losing 2-0. What we were kind of talking about was a potential right there. The way that G3 were playing in that second half, it looked like there wasn't a lot that was going to be able to stop them, but they stabilized. They had some big rounds.